Hey Pisces, welcome to your weekly reading. If this is your first time here, my name is Laura and I'm from babycurltarot.com. Keep in mind this message is for any Pisces placement you want to check in on, including any planet or astrological house that may be in Pisces. Whatever it is, you are welcome here. Pisces, please also keep in mind if you enjoy the reading to leave a like, leave a comment, and don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more videos from me in the future. Let's get into your reading with this first card. It says explore your creative side, visualize, paint, record. All right, I like that. Let's see what else. We have Virgo. Okay, if I'm not mistaken, I think Virgo is your completely opposite sign. I think that's the case. What else? We have the Uranus, the planet of revolution, breakthroughs, the unexpected, lightning, awakenings, innovation, rebellion. Okay, interesting. You may feel like expressing yourself in some kind of radical way right now, and the best way for you to do that without like really causing a lot of upset around you is through creativity. Might be a really good way for you to express yourself and kind of channel maybe any frustrations or unexpected events happening in your life through art, through your hands, through your, I don't know, spoken word, whatever it is. It feels like you have a lot of things that you need to let out right now. And the best way to do that would be creatively for you guys. It's going to feel a lot more productive and less destructive. All right, let's get into these last two cards and see what else we have. We have blessed. Okay. Blessed and highly favored is what I heard. What else we have? New life. Okay. So it feels like a lot of you guys are going through a lot of unexpected changes right now, particularly with Uranus being here. And it may feel a little uncomfortable for you guys, but ultimately it's pushing you into positive things, into positive new things. So just feel like a blessing in a lot of ways. For some of you, it may also feel very difficult. So why don't we go ahead and get into the tarot and see what you guys need to know. Spiritual team, Sugar Skull Tarot, what messages do you have for the Pisces collective for the next 7 days? What messages do you have for the Pisces collective for the next 7 days? Let's get into it. All right, we have the strength card in reverse, justice in reverse, the sun. Wow, yeah, a lot of major changes. Okay, two of cups, the wheel of fortune. What's at the bottom of the deck? Wow. Okay, we have the devil, the empress, the fool card in reverse, the star, the tower in reverse. Wow. I mean, these are all major arcana. And the two of cups. It's like, oh, all the lovely ladies and then Chad. That's funny. I don't know if you guys have seen that TikTok, but it's a guy who's literally talking to a huge group of women on the corner. And then there's like one guy, so all the women are black and this one guy is white. And he's like, wow, look at all these beautiful ladies. And look, it's Chad. It's just so funny. All right, anyways, wow, I'm just still kind of shook that you have all major arcana cards. This is wild to me. This is a major shift. This is a major life event happening for you. I see a lot of beautiful things with the sun, the star, the empress, and the wheel of fortune. Feels like a lot of great energy is kind of being poured into you. And then I see things like the strength and justice cards in the reverse and the fool in reverse. And then the devil hanging out over here in the corner. Okay, so let's start with the top row. Justice and the strength card in the reverse. Someone may have done their best to harm you in some way, whether that is physically, whether that's through your reputation, through financial means, whatever the case is. It feels like someone is going to get their justice very soon, though. Okay, karma is coming for this person, which ultimately is going to make you very, very happy. Okay, it feels like you're able to kind of move on and live freely with your life, kind of get back to the way things have been. Maybe this was someone who was trying to come between a relationship of some kind for you as well. Maybe this is a relationship between you and a child. Maybe this is the relationship between you and a romantic partner, a family member, your job, whatever it is. It feels like karma, justice are all on your side, okay? And it feels like you are leaving things like this behind, people trying to manipulate and do things to hurt you, and you come out on top, okay? That's essentially what I'm getting there. There may have been a lot of temptation for you as well to kind of fall into maybe things that people were doing that are not ethical, legal, whatever the case is. With this Devil card, it feels like someone may have tried to coerce you into doing something that you did not want to do, or they tried to get you to join them and you knew it wasn't right, but it was also tempting because the results that they were getting by doing these things were really great, maybe at some point. Okay, maybe they were stealing money from the company, I don't know. Maybe they were doing something to rig a system in some way to turn out in their favor, whatever the case is. It feels like they were trying to get you to join their dastardly deeds, we'll put it that way. And I feel like you guys had the wherewithal to know that, you know, that's not the way to go about things and go about life. And I feel like that really turned out in your favor because we have the Empress here. It feels like you guys are financially sound, stable. You may also be kind of having a hard time figuring out exactly how to move forward in this situation or with your life in some way with the Fool card in the reverse. You may be taking your time. Maybe you need a break. Okay, there was a lot that seemed to have happened in your life recently, so you guys may be just taking a little bit of time to really figure out what it is that you want to do. And for some of you, you may go through that process by expressing yourself creatively. So maybe you guys need some downtime to do art, to kind of process everything that you've been through, and to help figure out what it is you're going to be doing next. But it feels like you guys have put yourselves on pause for a little bit. Things are going really well. Maybe you guys had a financial settlement that came out of this court case or, you know, legal situation. Okay, now you guys are in a good place financially, and you are looking towards the future. You are looking to also potentially rebuild some sort of foundation here for your future that may have somehow gotten affected by these things up here. So I feel like you guys feel that there is a lot that is possible for you in your lives right now. And it feels like you want to explore all of your options and you want to make sure that you're doing it the right way. You don't just want to jump into something without having a plan of action or, you know, things in place to make sure that it's not going to fall apart again in the future. You guys are really taking your time, and I really, really respect that, Pisces. I don't think I have any advice for you other than don't be afraid to take that time if you need it. All right? I'm going to go ahead and move on to the final deck of the reading. And Pisces, please keep in mind whatever messages come up from this deck could be related, could be completely unrelated to what it is we've been talking about. It's just additional things you need to know for the next 7 days. All right, spiritual team, Tea Leaf Oracle, forgot to knock on you. What final messages do you have for the Pisces collective for the next 7 days? What final messages do you have for the Pisces collective for the next 7 days? Ah, that's funny. I just looked at the card that fell. Let's get into the second half of the deck. Spiritual team, Tea Leaf Oracle, what final messages do you have for the Pisces collective for the next 7 days? What final messages do you have for the Pisces collective for the next 7 days? Okay, let's get into it. Come here. So the first one that came out was the haystack, and it says, karma, you will reap what you have sown. That is very justice in reverse. And I feel like, okay, if I am going to give you guys any advice, I would just say stay on the right side of the law. Don't do things you know are going to be wrong, because you could get swept up in this as well. What else? We have the carriage, a journey, either physical or mental. Yeah, I feel like you guys have definitely been through a lot, and so I think a break is much deserved, much needed, once you decide how to move forward. Let's take a look at the bottom of each of these piles. On this half, we have marriage, okay, and the Two of Cups definitely can talk about a union of some sort, okay. Some of you guys could also be getting a divorce, and you're moving into a new relationship. That just came up as well. Let's take a look at the bottom of this half. We have the wreath, sorrow over a loss. Okay, interesting. Could be the loss of someone who you thought was a great person at one time. Turns out they weren't, okay? Could mean a bunch of different things, but that was the first thing that came to mind, Pisces. But anyways, that is what I have for you guys. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Please leave a like and a comment if you did. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more videos from me in the future. If you want to see more content from me, I am on Instagram, TikTok, I have a blog. All that info and where to find me is below in the description box, as is my website if you want to schedule a personal reading with me. As always though, Pisces, I hope you guys have a great week, and I hope to see you next time. Bye.